301 million. Right. Okay. So I'll do this. Million divided by equals. Hmm. So let's say a millionaire, right, was generous and kind and you know um not greedy, not evil, right? Say say a loving, kind, generous, giving um person who is very rich. Let's say that person is worth over $30 million, and let's say that person decided to be like, you know what? I want to put aside $1 million and give $10,000 per household, not per person, per household, because that's when you're gonna see who's the head of the household. Then you know what I mean. But I want to give out as much money if I can. So $1 million divided by 10,000, that's 100. So that can help 100 people. This is far better strategy, a far better plan than what the government is doing. Again, like I said, the government is the middleman. We don't need the government. We have rich people. Elon Musk has enough money right now to give everybody $1 million each in America and not even blink an eye. That's how evil people are. But y'all don't see that. Y'all be like, oh, he's Elon Musk. He's doing Starlink and SpaceX. He's doing all this and that. Why that dude is sitting on dang near $1 trillion. He's about to have $1 trillion. They just passed, the shareholders just approved for him to be a trillionaire, man. This is crazy, man. And y'all sitting around just looking like, oh, I got lyrics that I wrote a long time ago. I'm in this game with no desire to quit. While you lames sit and watch who you admire get rich. Facts. I'm in this game with no desire to quit while lames sit and watch who you admire get rich. The fame and fortune seat is where I'm required to sit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Real spit. That's how I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? That's how I'm gonna do it. Right there. So anyway, hey my friend, how you doing? I'm just discussing a topic real quick. Like I said, I'm just gonna do it 5 minutes. You could red ball it back or replay this. Pretty much what I'm saying is the rich are greedy. If somebody's worth $30 million and they decide to be non-evil and give $10,000 per household, that will help 100 families. Now imagine if other millionaires and billionaires do the same thing. That's a far better plan than the government, because the government is the middleman because they want to tax that money, right? Does that make more sense? You doing good? That's good. Does that make sense, Bobby Ramos? That just goes to show you how evil this world is with money. The love and control of money is the root of all evil. Not just love, but you got to control that love too. Because remember, love is an action. So the love of money, what you doing with that money, you loving that lust, that action. Like, man, listen, man, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm speaking. Maybe that's going over people's heads, man. Not Bobby Ramos. Bobby Ramos know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Bobby Ramos know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, and I did this, Bobby Ramos. Let me know if this makes sense. Without government, without the taxes, without them taxing the money, without the middleman, without the government, right? There's roughly 247 million um Americans, right? Now, of the working class, 1 million plus 300 million is 301 million. Again, a rich person, a billionaire, right? Because a billionaire can can do more with that money than a multimillionaire. So say Jeff Bezos, for example. Jeff Bezos, he's like, "Oh, you know what? Let me give 300, let me put 300 million aside, right? And not even a million per household, right? Let's say 100,000 per household. You know how great, you know how a game changer that will stimulate the economy more than this $2,000 check, one time check, that stimulus check. He's talking about he got um Trump said he got trillions of dollars from these tariffs. But once he start breaking the pockets off to the politicians and to his friends and to his cronies and to the other people, oh, we get the trinkets, we get the crumbs. $2,000, all because they need to quote unquote tax the money. Oh, let me dip in that. Oh, let me get that. That's why it has to be passed through the Senate and through the House and everything. It's not because um it that's protocol. It's because they need to appropriate that bill so they could get their money, so they could get their cut out of it. Man, y'all need to wake up, dog. Politicians are the most evil people in this world, dog, and rich people are second to none. But you know what I mean. I will say something on here, but I could say that on Twitter because YouTube sensitive. But listen, man. I could say it like this: we need a revolution. I could say it like that. That's politically correct, right? That's close. You know what I mean? That's safe. If you know, you know. Hey, because listen, the rich are going to get richer. You see this new thing that they passed with XRP with the crypto, and it's inside trading. And before one crypto or one coin hits Coinbase, it's they already dipped into the um into the crypto. They already got their hands dirty in there. They already manipulated the system to the point where it was 3/10 of a penny. Now it's 21 cents now. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. So that's how it is, man. The rich are going to keep getting richer, and we got a record number of poor people still, of homeless people still, man. That's crazy. Like all of these rich Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish recently just won an award, right? And she gave out the speech and she said something that was very cool. And it said it pissed off some of the billionaires, some of the rich people in there because she spoke fast. She said, hey, billionaires, why are you billionaires? Give up that bread. Like, paraphrasing, but pretty much like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? Why are you so rich and people so poor? Like, share the wealth, give up, like, you know what I'm saying? That's common sense, dog. But they're evil. And until y'all realize that for real, man, listen, dog. Keep playing the lottery, man. Yeah, or get lucky with this crypto because that's what it is. I'm gonna flip that stimulus check. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put that in some crypto because I know a little something, something, no, something. I hit a lick like that before during the COVID, and it's the same cycle again. You know what I'm saying? I flip that, hit that lick. So this what we gotta do, man. This what we gotta do, y'all. You gotta pay attention, man, and stand up for something, man. We gotta stand for something, y'all. We can't just be like, oh, I got a family to feed. I got bills. Yeah, so do they too. They feed their families well too. Uh huh. Uh huh. So what? Stand on something, man. I can't be the only one out here influencing people saying something, man. Y'all gotta stand on something, man. That's how revolutions start, man. But anyways, I'm up out of here. Thank you, Bobby Ramos. Salute. Yeah, and that's it, man. I know I went over 5 minutes, but hey, it's all right. I changed it to what is it? I changed it to 12 minutes. All right. Peace. Peace, my friend. Later.